points in the game.
Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see the national champions from last year, LSU Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Becht. Pulls it in, it's Hill. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
One play, and they're already past the 40, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. He grabs it inside the 20. Out of bounds. Not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Hey, guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. Setting the tone early, Kirk. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
And they'll set up with a PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Here comes the bunch formation. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Powering through. Refuses to be stopped. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Russell. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll run it from the gun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Caught on the outside. It's Williams. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. That's really where we are. Anymore with Alabama, you just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Looking to throw. It's Russell. On the move now. Caught near the goal line. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Here comes the point after attempt. And it's good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, LSU.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds his man. It's Barry. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Looking to pass. It's Becht. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quarterback looking to scramble. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
This quarterback is making his big plays in the most critical moments in this game. Not only does he come up with a first down, but he picks up huge yards. And how did it get done? Gets away from the rush, keeps his poise, and then how about him directing traffic as he moves downfield to pick up extra blockers? It's a really nice run.
They'll hand it off. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Throws to the tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one in this conference championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Back to throw. It's Becht. He escapes the pocket. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
On the run here. Let's it go. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Durham. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Going to throw it here on second down. Catch made on the right side. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Can he make it to the marker? He's brought down, but good for a 1st and goal at the 4.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back to just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. To the air, it's Becht. Moves out of the pocket. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone, but the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here and maybe hold them to 3 points.
The offense 2 for 2 on third downs this drive. This one is 3rd and goal. And the ball is picked off. And midfield. Across the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Bama. A crucial pick 6.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Parker. Tackled at the 13.
Entering settings screen, you have 29 option. Menu narration option is set to off.
Position to start the drive. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Using his legs, it's Durham. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever. Going all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
That's an important first down on that running play. Dropping back, it's Becht. Bringing pressure. And it's hauled in. What a catch.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down here for this offense. A new set of downs after that completion. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
The sure hands, it's Durham. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
How about the quarterback here, laying it on the line, dives, and just comes up a bit short there, the first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Caught in the backfield. It's Watkins. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
They'll face a 3rd and 6. Looking to pass. It's Becht. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Been a solid drive, but the defense rises up now. The offense facing a 2nd and 15. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Durham. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The pocket breaking down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Throwing the football here on 3rd down and short. How about the defense? They were not fooled at all. Before the quarterback had a chance to read any coverage at all, he's on his back because of that pressure.
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Back to pass. It's Russell. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. To dart to the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. The minute's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the 2nd half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Looking downfield, it's Russell. To dart right down the middle. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
LSU.
Bringing it out, it's Parker. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Handoff from the shotgun. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the catch. It's Durham. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. On the run, it's Durham. He's got the first and still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Scoops out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there, play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Finds a man to the left, big catch downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
The extra point is good. We're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. To the air, it's Russell. The sure hands, it's Edwards. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Escapes the pocket. He gets the first and more. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. Finds finds room at the 30. What a catch and run by the junior.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Toss play to the outside. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Russell. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down.
Chris, it's an incompletion here, but at some point, this defense has got to be aware that this offense is doing everything they can to get this receiver the football. He's got over 150 yards receiving. You got to double team this guy or they're going to keep finding ways to get him the ball.
Thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Tide offense line up here on first and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. There's contact on the throw. And it's caught! Touchdown, Tide! So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know. I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line, they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
And they'll set up for the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll give it to the back. As the first down is still going. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. To throw, it's Becht. Lets it fly to the wideout. Down the middle, it's Watkins. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out.
Here he goes. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble now. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Hey, it's a nice gain here. They get the 1st down to stop the clock, but late in the game, trailing by a couple of scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock to give them a...
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. 1 possession game, 4th quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Short pass finds the tight end. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Russell. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for the wide out. Makes the catch downfield. Broken tackle still going. Breaks into the clear. At the 10 now. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. This passing passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With a conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Parker. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a play deep downfield. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24. So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. Defense not pressing this time. To throw, it's Becht. On the move now. He gets loose. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
LSU now operating in the red zone. Working tight windows. It's Becht. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Leaning on the run game here late. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Scanning the field. It's Russell. It's a short completion of the tight end. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run. Football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. And they hand it off to the back. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. They bring the punter onto the field now. And here's the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? Grab behind the line. It's Hill. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Dropping back, it's Becht. Deep shot toward the end zone. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Over the middle, it's Durham. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. First down, looking to throw the football. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms. Fires it to the wideout.
He's got it in the open. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Past the 50. Inside the 30. Past the 20. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Bama. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Parker. He steps out of bounds at the 14. That's where the drive will start. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Play action here on first down. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. Gets some space around the 30. The offense makes a recovery and takes off. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. Looking to throw. It's Becht. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Green. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Second down, looking to throw it. He lets it rip. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a
swarm by the pass rush, a sack. So here they come on 4th and long, trying to overcome that crucial sack on 3rd down. This won't be easy. Trying for a 4th down completion. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. Falls incomplete, but a flag on the play. Let's see who this is on. So the holding on the defense, an automatic first down. So the offense comes up now in first down thanks to that costly penalty. To throw, it's Russell. Quick throw to the left. What a catch! He's in the clear. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a play! Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Hey, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.